Do you have any creative outlets that help you manage depression? Story 55, Victor, when the mask of humor hides depression. Victor was the funny guy, the one who always cracked jokes at the bray, the office prankster, the guy whose laugh filled a room. But no one knew that Victor would go home after work and lie in bed for hours staring at the ceiling. No one knew he hadn't really laughed in months, not really. And no one noticed that his drinking was no longer social but nightly, alone. Victor learned early in life that if he made people laugh, they wouldn't ask questions. He used humor to deflect. At funerals, he told stories to make people smile through their tears. At family gatherings, he played the clown to avoid talking about the pain of his father's abandonment. So when Victor's girlfriend of 5 years left him, saying he wasn't really present, he laughed it off. Told friends she couldn't handle this much charm. But in private, he broke. He didn't eat for days. He didn't show up to work for a week. When his boss finally called, Victor said he had the flu. Another joke, another mask. It was only when his cousin Cedric, a quiet, observant man, said, "You don't have to perform for me," that Victor broke down crying. It was the first time in years he'd cried in front of someone. Cedric helped him book his first therapy session. At first, Victor didn't know what to say. But slowly the words came. About feeling empty, about pretending, about being terrified that if he dropped the act, people would leave. Coping strategies Victor used. Opened up to a trusted relative who created space for vulnerability. Began therapy to explore childhood wounds and emotional suppression. Reduced alcohol intake and addressed dependency. Took a break from social commitments to focus on self-healing. Started journaling privately to express emotions safely. What listeners can take away: humor can be a shield, but it shouldn't become a prison. Being the funny one doesn't mean you're okay. Real strength is in allowing yourself to be seen. Not just heard laughing, but truly seen.